Okay, let's go over it. I went ahead and uploaded a few pictures to help us make sense of the word bank. Okay, so we already answered the first the first one, three sides. That's true for both isosceles triangles and also scalene triangles. We also answered this one, may also be an obtuse triangle. You can have an isosceles triangle that is also obtuse, shown here. And you can also have a scalene triangle that is also obtuse, shown here. All right, let's move on. At least two congruent sides. Hey, that's the definition of an isosceles triangle. Now, scalene triangles can't have any congruent sides, so it does not go in the both section. It only goes in the isosceles section. All sides are different lengths. That sounds like a scalene triangle. Remember, a scalene triangle has no congruent sides. That means all the sides are unequal. All sides are different. That goes in the scalene section. Isosceles triangles have to have two sides that are the same length. Okay, can never be an acute triangle. Let's think about it. Over here, I have a isosceles triangle because this side is congruent with this side. Notice how it's also an acute triangle. All three interior angles are acute. So guess what? Can never be an acute triangle? That's not true for isosceles. Isosceles triangles can also be acute triangles. Okay, now let's think about scalene triangles. Take a look at this triangle right here. This is a scalene triangle because all three sides are different lengths. Notice how all three interior angles are also acute. Can never be an acute triangle. That's not true for scalene either. Scalene triangles and isosceles triangles can both also be acute triangles. All right, may also be a right triangle. Take a look up here. This is an isosceles triangle because it has two congruent sides, and it's also a right triangle because it contains one right angle. So isosceles triangles can also be right triangles. Take a look over here. I have a scalene triangle. All three sides are different. It also contains a right angle. That means that scalene triangles can also be right triangles. So I've got something else for the both column. Can also be a right triangle. May contain an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Greater than 90 degrees is synonymous with the word obtuse. We already know that both isosceles triangles and scalene triangles can be obtuse. So may contain an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. That goes in the both column. Okay, three vertices. Where did you put that one? All triangles have three vertices. That's part of the definition of a triangle. Three vertices. That's true for all triangles. Must have three congruent sides. Where did you put that one? Nowhere. Isosceles triangles, the definition is at least two congruent sides. Scalene triangles have no congruent sides. Must have three congruent sides. What type of triangle is that describing? Interior angles add up to 180 degrees. That's true for all triangles. Miss Winthrop went over that last week. She showed you that it's true for all triangles. For all triangles, the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. No matter if it's equilateral, scalene, isosceles, no matter how it's classified, it's always true that the interior angles add up to 180 degrees. All right, how'd you do? Did you get most of them right? Did you get any wrong? If you got any of them wrong, I hope you learned from your mistake. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for your hard work today during this Nearpod lesson.